curiosity with Kaala, their inaugural web series, well, which is going to be premiering on the Disney Plus Hotstar. Joining him today is the visionary filmmaker, the man who has always shattered the glass ceilings out there, whether it is his music, his direction, or writing, presenting you the creator, the producer, and the director, Bijoy Nambiar. Let's give it up for him. We'll request you to please have a seat. We are super excited to have both of you with us today. Bhushan ji, भूषण जी सबसे पहले बहुत बहुत बधाइयाँ वेल आपने इंडियन सिनेमा और म्यूज़िक को तो कॉन्कर कर ही लिया है फाइनली पहल हो रही है हमारी डेब्यू सीरीज के साथ विच इज़ काला आई रियली वांट टू नो हाउ डू यू फील अबाउट दिस एंड ऑफ कोर्स व्हाई फाइनली यू थॉट ऑफ दिस इज द राइट मोमेंट टू एंटर दिस रिलम
See, actually, हम लोग late हैं and we wanted to do get into this much before, but sooner or later it's better we have done now, and it's a very unique series. तो जब इसका concept मुझे बिजॉय ने सुनाया तो हमें बहुत different लगा, and इतनी वेब सीरीज़ इतनी अच्छी वेब सीरीज़ ऑलरेडी प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे वेरियस प्लेटफॉर्म पे आ चुकी हैं तो वी वर लुकिंग कि इफ़ वी हैव टू एंटर वी शुड डेफिनेटली गो विद समथिंग यूनिक एंड डिफरेंट जो थोड़ा क्लटर ब्रेकर हो तो दिस कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ रिवर्स हवाला विच इज़ देयर इन दिस वेब सीरीज़ आई गेस सबने ट्रेलर देखा होगा एंड ट्रेलर इज़ very exciting. I also saw it. It's very nice. So this was our thing to start, and now many more to come, and I'm very happy I'm partnering with Disney Hotstar for this. Disney Hotstar means in terms of satellite and digital we have done many films with them, so we have a very long standing relationship, and I'm very happy this my digital series are starting with their platform.
थैंक यू सो मच सर टॉकिंग अबाउट द टॉपिक ऑफ कोर्स आई थिंक सबके मन में ही ये क्यूरियोसिटी थी कि ये रिवर्स हवाला क्या है आज तक सुना नहीं है पता नहीं है नो बडी हैज़ एक्चुअली एंगेज्ड ऑन टू दिस टॉपिक आई थिंक आई रियली वांट टू नो कि ये टॉपिक आपको कहाँ से मिला व्हाट वाज द होल आइडिया अबाउट दिस कॉन्सेप्ट
Before that, I would just like to say one thing before answering your question. Bhushan sir said that ये काफ़ी लेट हैं वेब सीरीज़ में आने के लिए सो रजनी सर का एक डायलॉग है तमिल में तो रजनी सर का डायलॉग है लेट आ बंदा लो लेटेस्ट आ वर्ब है मतलब मैं लेट आऊँगा लेकिन लेटेस्ट होके आऊँगा सो बेटर लेट देन नेवर सो दैट्स व्हाट आई वांट टू से एंड coming back to your question I think hawala as a concept itself of a parallel banking system it's quite prevalent in our society. We all know about it. We all know, a lot of us have even used it, but I don't think anything has really been done on that. And we had the story with us. We knew that this was an interesting territory for her to get for us to get into. And my writers actually came up with this thing of reverse hawala, which is my writers Francis, Prayas, Mithila, Shubhra. They are the collaborators on the and when we were delving more and more into that, and we spoke to a lot of actual hawala operators, and like he said, we were also late into the game because now everything is digital, everything is everything is happening online, and we were delving into a thing of legit tangible cash. So as we delved more into it and we got to know more about the system, we knew there was an opportunity to tell an interesting story about it. So that's how it came about. Well, it's been a very long journey. And some press people who came upstairs and watched the trailer, I was telling them that when I was a kid, we all grew up owning a lot of T-series cassettes. You know, that's how we all, used to listen to music. So for me, my journey from there to sitting here on this dais with him, it's a huge, it's a long journey, and I feel so grateful and privileged that. In fact, my first film itself, Shaitan itself, the music was a lot of my films, but I started my musical journey also with Bhushan sir only. So now to share the dais with him, I feel very grateful, and I thank him for the opportunity that he gave me and trusted me with this show.
Finally, I think it's time to call upon the star cast. I'm sure everybody are looking forward to see them. The people who brought the life to the characters of Kaala. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's call upon our star cast for Kaala. I'm sure we all are waiting to have them with us. So, let's give it up for Avinash Tiwari, Tahir Shabir, Hiten Tejwan. Family of Kaala right here. I think it's calling for a perfect picture. So, I'll request all of you to please step here for a group picture. Thank you so much. We'll request. I'll request Shivji to please join us here on the stage. And Meghaji, we will request you also to please so much. I'll request all of you to please have a seat. It was a pleasure to have Bhushanji with us today. Thank you so much, Bhushanji, for joining us. Thank you. All right, so finally, I'm sure we all were waiting for the day wherein the world see the trailer. But I have to say this, you people are the first one to see the trailer. It's actually releasing tomorrow. And the Starcast is right here with us. ट्रेलर तो बहुत ही तगड़ा था आई थिंक सभी के सभी को अपने सीरियस मोड में डाल दिया है एंड आफ्टर वॉचिंग द ट्रेलर इट्स जस्ट नॉट मी आई एम श्योर अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल राइट हियर हैव सो मेनी क्वेश्चंस दे आर लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू आस्क बट बिफोर वी प्रोसीड टू आवर ब्यूटीफुल मीडिया फ्रेंड्स आउट देयर आई रियली वांट टू नो फ्रॉम ईच वन ऑफ यू कैसी थी ये पूरी काला की जर्नी अभी तक कौन सा रोल आप प्ले कर रहे हैं एंड व्हाट इज द होल स्टोरी एंड एक्सपीरियंस वर्किंग विद द मैन हिमसेल्फ
Working? Yes.
Before
Okay.
they start to answer, they better not say anything about the story.
I
They
just
better
got the
not
look,
say
so that
anything about the character.
I seen it. Yeah. No. Yeah. So with that prefix, I will say that working with Bijoy sir was amazing. He is a dream come true for any actor, and I think all of us will agree with that. He gives you the space, he gives you that collaboration, and it's really a dream come true. And I'm not going to say much about my character, but I will say he's an army officer and his name is Shubhendra Mukherjee. And to know more, please watch the show on 15 September. Thank you.
Hi guys, thank you for coming here. And this man, everybody, as he said, everybody wanted to work with him, with Vijay sir. I think everybody has a bucket list to work with him. So that was ticked. Meri to tick ho gayi. Thank you sir for giving me this. And I still remember I had gone to meet him and first we discussed about something else and then he said, I think you are this. So I said, okay sir, I go by your vision. And सब लोगों का एक इंटरप्रिटेशन होता है कि आप ये चीज़ ऐसे करोगे तो हमारी सोच जहाँ ख़त्म होती है इनकी सोच वहाँ से शुरू होती है उसके आगे he's gone beyond and the vision I mean it's mind blowing. Of course जब आपको पता नहीं होता है कि ये कैसे होगा कैसे लगेगा और जब आता है एंड व्हेन यू सी इट यू आर लाइक ओ वाओ क्या बात है यार ये क्या हो गया ये हमने सोचा भी नहीं था so it is that so we are in shock everybody has just watched the trailer now and we are in shock oh my god this is us and this is what has happened so mind blowing so this is what is about the whole show I won't give the story sir I will talk about my character, just Bismil, and his journey. I think Kaala is about all the characters, and all the characters has a human side. और वो क्या है? और of course reverse हवाला के बारे में है, but क्या होता है, कैसा होता है, वो you have to watch it. It is coming on 15 September on Disney Hotstar. Please watch it, and फिर हम आराम से बात करेंगे.
I just want to add this one little small trivia about Hiten sir. I've seen Hiten sir again for a long time and I always wanted to see him do different stuff. And I always knew that at some point I would want to work with him. I just wanted to say about this one particular incident, one monologue that he had, which is a very difficult monologue that he had to do. And before we started shooting, I said, let's just rehearse it once. And in the rehearsal, he did it so beautifully that as soon as, and it was a long monologue. He finished. As soon as he finished, I was like, I wish the camera was on. We should have recorded. Ye take mil jata to acha tha. So I was not sure whether he'll be able to replicate it. And just like Tom Cruise, who replicated that stunt some 8 times, he did that monologue some 8, 9 times and didn't miss a single
So
beat
sweet.
and did it beautifully every time.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
So just wanted to say that.
Thank you. Yeah.
You know, I have a lot to thank Bijoy sir for. Normally, you don't get parts like this, which have so much meat on the bone, and he literally served me a full-blown steak here and said, chew it. And I genuinely cannot thank him. I am very glad that I have the opportunity here to thank the writers publicly, Prayas, Mithila, Francis, Shubhra, and Bijoy sir, and our dialogue writer, Karan Kashyap. What they've done with the story, how they have set out the puzzle for the audience, peeling off layers of onion, you know, one by one, and enthralling and keeping the audience intrigued and hooked. I think it's one of the, I don't, at the risk of being boastful, I think the audience is in for a big, big treat. Yeah. And talking about Bijoy sir, do you know that he has a cinematic lens stuck in his eyes here? You know, if you open the skull, I'm sure there is a cinematic lens that he's born with. On the set, he sees something while you're performing, and the set is always alive with him. He sees something, and he suddenly thinks, okay, I'll say, okay, sir, can we do this? He'll give you 2 steps ahead, and okay, let's try this. And he will come up with something, improvise, and the scene will become something. It's like a playground that where we are not judged. I mean, my biggest takeaway from this interaction was that I can fail in front of him as an actor. I can play in front of him as an actor, and it's just a very alive, breathing, creative space that I got. It's a drug per se. It's a high that you get, and I'm looking forward for another high.
Hi, everyone. Sitting here with a team of veterans, I think I should first start by introducing myself because I'm a newcomer. My name is Elisha Mayer, and I'm playing the role of a young girl called Aloka in the show. I really can't tell you much about the role, but I can say that she lives in Darjeeling. She loves football. She is a fantastic football player, and her world revolves around her father. And oh, was I not supposed? It's my first time, guys. Please, I have a lot of butterflies in my stomach right now. Okay. That's fine. We're good. So she's a fantastic football player. I am not. She is. And yeah, so her world revolves around her father and football, and then the story takes her on another journey, and more on that from the team. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kaala. I would just like to say that this is a dream come true. Thank you, bhai. I've known Bijoy for a lot of years now, and I remember watching Shaitan all those many years ago. And I've been to every screening of his film also because I was an AD, and I used to always wonder, yaar, kabhi mera number aayega yaar, kabhi main bhi khada hounga. And one of my films, he was also directing. So I said, Bijoy, make me a tree in your next film. मैं पीछे रह के खाली झूलूंगा ऐसे. And this moment is really, really cherished. I just watched the trailer. I'm actually, I just watched it, so I'm still, I'm still taking it in. I can't believe it. हाँ वही मैं Garden of Eden. So I mean, there's only gratitude, bhai. I can't explain to you. I mean, I have no words. I can't. We just watched it. I'm still taking it in. So and when it comes to Naman Arya, that's the character I play. I'm a bit of a painful actor. I'm one of those actors जो होता है ना कि shooting के पहले director को पका देता है. I'm that guy. So I kept calling him, kept asking, "Bhai, is this okay?" I guess I used to keep taking his assistants and keep shooting it. And is this okay? I used to keep showing him. I said, "Bhai, is this okay? Is this okay?" So he suffered me for all those years. I'm sorry for that, for those months. And the best part is that on set, he's such a forgiving, such an encouraging director, which is actually a rarity, because you're always afraid, like Jatin was also saying, when he talks about being in a garden where, you're really taken care of as an actor, and you're given wings to fly. And Naman is that. I hope we brought his vision to life, and I hope you guys like it too, man. That's about it. Thank you. Love you.
Hi, good afternoon. घड़ी नहीं है मेरे पास. मुझे मुझे actually याद है 2010 में is probably when I met Bijoy sir. He had done Shaitan. I still remember lying on the sofa and I got a call saying, "Hi, I'm Bijoy Nambiar." And I'm like, "Who?" I said, "I made a film Shaitan," and I was like, "Yes, sir." So he's like, "एक music video बना रहा हूँ मैं. Would you want to do it?" I said, "Okay." And we did Khoya Khoya Chand. I don't know if you guys remember, there was a song Khoya Khoya Chand from Shaitan. While working for that video, he happened to say कि तू आगे क्या कर रहा है, हमें साथ में काम करना चाहिए, type something like this he happened to say. So in my head, aspiring actors were like, इसने एक आदमी ने तो बोला है कि मेरे साथ काम करना चाहता है. And I stayed with this, you know, कि every time I'm like, Bijoy Nambiar wants to work with me. One day this will happen. Over the years, now I think almost 13 years now, over the years there were a couple of instances that we kind of came close to working on something. Until he just called me again one day and he said, "Listen, this is fantastic. You will have great opportunity to perform." क्या बोलता है? So I said, this is something I've been waiting for 13 years to work with Bijoy sir. And what a great opportunity, yaar. This trailer looks banger, right? I'm sure you guys believe it. And to get an opportunity to play a guy like Ritvik Mukherjee, who is chasing this reverse Hawala case, and on this journey, making discoveries about himself. You know, when the story came to me, it was the idea of this engaging human story that really touched me, along with this thriller, which is really like a cat and mouse thriller. Thriller by a minute is what you can call it, right? Yeah, so it is almost something like that, but very, very engaging, and I'm sure deeply affecting and impacting. That's what I can say for the show.
Well, of course, after watching the trailer, each and every character has so much to say. I'm sure we all are looking forward to explore every side of those characters. But sir, anything at last you want to add before we give the mic to our media friends?
Just want to say that I think I mentioned it earlier also, that it's been a long journey. I have done some other shows before as a director. I've gone and directed some shows. So that was almost like my testing phase. I was testing it out because I'm not used to this format. It's a long format. I've only made feature films. So those were my times where I was just trying to figure out how a long format works, what kind of, what kind of challenges are, you were faced with. But this was completely new turf for me, and nothing prepared me for what entailed. Kaala took almost 3 years to make, and right from the writers that he mentioned, all the writers who came on board, to the creative team from Hotstar, Manisha, Tripathi and Shashi, and the T-Series team, and my team. I mean, there was like such a massive collaborative effort. What you see here today is, I mean, I'm saying I'm the creator showrunner, but there's like an army behind me which made sure that we were able to showcase it here. So I just want to take this moment to just thank each and every person who stood by Kaala and who made this happen. So thank you, all of you. You know who you are. So thank you so much for making this happen today. We are finally done with 7 episodes. एक और episode बचा है, तो थोड़ा और मेहनत बचा है. तो but 15 तारीख से पहले हो जाएगा.
I'll take the liberty to ask you this question here. Sir, मेरा rap कब हो रहा है?
वो 8 episode एक बार lock हो जाएगा ना, then मैं बोल दूँगा rap.
I haven't heard a rap yet. Yeah,
Maybe on 15th I'll say अविनाश एक shot लेना बचा है. तू iPhone पे लेके भेज दे मुझे.
Well, 15th September, of course, we could see hands up out there already. So I'll request everybody to please keep the questions related to the show itself, and it's open to you people.
Hello. Avinash, hi. My question to you is, do you go searching for good roles or do good roles come to you? Also, this month you have 2 releases back to back. So are you like celebrating Avinash Divas?
yeah, it should be Avinash Divas. Na? Avinash Tiwari Festival, Film Festival, September. Honestly, I think it's the years of hard work and earning some credibility that people think that I'm good enough to get credible parts. The question should be asked to Bijoy sir, what he thought in, what he saw in me to offer such an interesting part. I'm still figuring it out. I would always say this कि पहले ये था कि यार काम क्यों मिलता है ये पता चल जाएगा तो काम क्यों नहीं मिलता शायद ये पता चले. I still haven't figured it out. Why I get work, I still don't know, because I still couldn't figure out why I didn't get work. But yeah, as long as it's coming to me, I'm very happy. I'm happy at the fact that, like you said, there are 2 releases this month. Like 3 releases in a span of 6 months. It's a great time. Yeah, it's lovely. Thank you.
I'm just happy that good actors like him are getting an opportunity to showcase. You know, I mean that way OTT has been such a boon. You know, not just for actors, for writers, for technicians, and there's so many new faces, new voices being given an opportunity, and they're all getting their due. So great.
Hi, this is Aina from Instant Bollywood. My question is to Tahir. This side. Yeah. I want to actually know that what makes an antagonist look extremely feared on screen and how challenging was that for you?
Hi, Aina, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, honestly, whether it's an antagonist or a protagonist, the way at least my area of performance is, you don't really think of him as an antagonist, right? You're looking at him as a character, as a person, right? So I mean, it's tough to empathize with somebody like Naman, honestly. For Tahir to empathize with Naman is very tough. But you start to defend him, right? So when you defend the guy, you technically start to become him, in the sense that you feel that his actions are justified. So if, for example, his actions are causing fear in the eyes of the audience or in the eyes of the other characters, then automatically it's fearful. Does that make sense? And then, yeah, and then also, you're directed really well. So in case if you're not looking fearful, then Bijoy will give a tough answer.
In Tahir's thing, I think I'm answering for everyone, thoda. But I think what he said is so nice that he makes I mean, when an actor makes the character very human, I mean, you know, you write a certain prototype and, like you said, antagonist, protagonist. But when the actor adapts it and makes it very human,